Well, I have some not so awesome news. I definitely just locked up the quad. The one time I ever locked this one up specifically, it at least moved in one direction. Nah, it is like friction welded to the jug. Yeah. Kick. Yeah, she ain't moving at all. Alright, so here's the spark plug, and it is like super charred on the side, on the end. I can't really do much with it right now. Alright guys, so I didn't really do anything else on the four-wheeler ever since the blow up video where I just said that it had blown up, and I had said that I thought it was the top end, but we did a little bit of digging and it was a little bit something different than what we were expecting. I'll get into that in a minute here, but first we got to get the stuff cleared off. Alright guys, so first thing, I got a new gimbal, so hopefully the video is nice and smooth for you guys. So anyways, I took the top end off. We'll go over here and check that out. So we're here with the top end. So you can see that these are the piston rings. That's a normal looking ring, so it doesn't look bad at all. It looks decent. But if we go over to the other ring, and you can see it's missing a little something, and it's this piece right here. So yeah, when we tore it apart, this guy was literally sitting like below the piston, like right there, not on this thing but like on the actual block. So I'm like, okay, let's go. That was like, that's not bad. You can look into the here, and you can see there's not like bad actual scoring. It looks decent in there, and the top looks pretty good for a two-stroke actually, because I mean we freshly rebuilt this. That's just paint and stuff coming off it. It's actually pretty nice, and so I'm like, okay, let's go. Actually, let's see. Let's get some new piston rings. It's just piston rings, and I'm looking at the piston here. I'll go over the piston real quick. So the piston, let's get it over here. Come on. The piston looks pretty good. Obviously, it's got its like wear on it, but it doesn't have any scoring really. For the most part, everything looks pretty good actually on this piston. So I'm like, whoa, it's actually, it might be savable. So I put this in here because I didn't want it. So, and I'm like looking at it. If I move this at all, you can see that the crank is completely free. But if you guys don't notice, you can see some discoloration in that crank. A lot of discoloration. It's like got hot. And you can see that the actual piston rod friction welded itself to the crank. Because this, doesn't matter what I do, it's not moving in there. I could try whatever I want. That piston rod is messed up. And the crankshaft as well. So it ended up being bottom end when I completely thought it was going to be top end. And that's that's maddening. Obviously, I mean, that's a lot of money to rebuild. But yeah, I mean, the crankshaft's completely moving in there. And I mean, the piston, everything looked good. But the bottom end, and it's not great out of it. Obviously, I mean, this is like worst case scenario. I guess worst case scenario would be probably like hole in the block and completely new everything. But no, it's like worst case scenario for what could happen to me. Here's the other side of it. You can see some like major discoloration here in that crank. It's not supposed to be like purple and blue. It's not great. But you can see if I push the crank down, that rod goes to the front. So it's obviously, the crank's spinning fine in here. But obviously I need a new crank. But the block's fine, hopefully. I haven't torn it apart anymore. hoping the block's fine. It's like, for a whole bottom end, for like a cheap Chinese, like Amazon special, it's like $400. But I am looking at something for it that may make it a lot cooler. Where we found a kit. You can take what stock horsepower is up to from 16 horsepower, which is actually, I mean, it's a 2-stroke, but that's not great horsepower for a quad. It'll take the stock 16 horsepower, and it will take it to like over 38, they're claiming. So I don't know, guys, that's $800, but at the same time, that would be awesome. So also the option that we've talked about is selling it. I don't know, this 4-wheeler has been with me for a while, but that's always an option, because these things can go for they're actually pretty good right now. The Kelly Blue Book suggests them sell for around $2,000 to $2,500. Now that's obviously if they're in full working order. Now I'd probably I'd probably rebuild the thing. I'd have to if I'm gonna want to sell it. I mean, it's obviously clean 4-wheeler. You can see it still has the things on the tires. They're brand new tires. I mean, that suspension's new. It's obviously dirty in here now. Yeah, it has new air cleaner. I just put a battery system in there, so the thing gets charged and everything. Working taillights, headlights, everything like that. So it's literally it would be a solid 4-wheeler if it ran, and I could get probably $2,500 out of it. And I'm looking at either a Yamaha. I'm looking at 4-stroke, because obviously they're a lot more reliable. 4-stroke motors. I mean, for what I want to do, I was road riding this when this happened. So if I get a Warrior 350, I mean, I've ridden on them. They're awesome quads. They're also a little larger than this one. Or I'm looking at a YFZ 450. Either the 450, the 450R version, I don't really care. But they're both of those would be awesome quads. No matter what I'm gonna do with it, I want it to get going again. I haven't really been doing actual like videos recently. It's all been like shorts content, which actually, guys, you guys have been blowing it up. Thank you guys for the last video. I got just a little over 5.8 thousand views, I believe, on the one. And so thank you guys so much. And I actually gained like 20 plus subscribers just from that one video. So thank you guys so much for all that and all the support. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Keep this going. 1,000 subscribers is obviously my goal. I hope I get there. And so you guys know, I'm doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So once we hit 1,000 subscribers, all you have to do to enter is subscribe. Do a toolbox and wrench set, socket set, all that stuff. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe to enter the giveaway, and bye.